Emma Woodburn, are you still in here?
Yeah, because I'm getting a text about him.
Yep. Nope. I got it right. I got it. Emma Woodburn, are you still in here? No, don't thank Rai Rai for going after an indigenous creator. Um. Anyway, Emma Woodburn, we appreciate your racism in banning a black woman twice. You're trash. Thank you.
Oh, that's what she's saying to me. I got it now. I didn't
You heard it from
understand
me.
it.
You heard it from me. If you follow me, don't worry about it. Unfollow me right now. Block me, as a matter of fact. Block me.
Yes. To everyone who hates me, please go to my page. There are 3 dots at the top right corner. Go report me for hate speech and block me. If you don't want to hear my voice or see my face, please go to my page, click the top 3 buttons at the top right of my screen, report me for hate speech, and block me. Thank you.
Bree got banned on my account. Bree got banned on one of her alt accounts. That's how wild that is. She got banned on a white woman's account. That's how hard it is to get that banned.
Hi, itty bitty.
Itty bitty, are you there? Itty bitty, are you there? All right, itty bitty, if you can hear me, go out and come back in.
That's not what he was saying. And that's the misunderstanding. Blake, he was not saying that some of you are not brown enough to be native. He never said that. And you know something? Someone else said something close to that earlier in my live. That's not what he was saying. He said, if you, that means what you identify yourself as. Jesus.
If you, as an individual, see yourself and identify as white passing and or white presenting, you're white. I didn't attack an entire community. It was individualistic. How blind are you? How sad is it of you to be told what to think? How sad is it that you are told to believe one thing without knowing exactly what is being talked about? That is the reality of what's going on right now. You believe without knowing. You believe without knowing.
Oh, that touch, that hit a core with me. Say that again, Lance.
You believe without knowing the truth.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Itty bitty,
That means you are a follower.
Itty bitty, if you're still here, can you please resend your request, hon? Because we couldn't hear you at all. There was like no sound at all whenever you popped in, hon.
So
Lance,
I
are
don't
you
want to.
okay? You hanging in
I don't
there?
want to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Diamond, go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
I don't want to stay up here long. Um, I have very much respect for the indigenous community. I live in an area with a very small but powerful indigenous community that gets things done for itself. So I have a lot of respect. But this is my issue. We all heard the same thing. It was a very short video, and it said, if
7 minutes.
you if you identify as white presenting or white passing, then you are white. That could apply to so many different groups of people of color in the United States of America, not just indigenous, not just black. He didn't say if you are white presenting and you're mixed and you have light skin, you're not indigenous. That was never said. So I need to know,
Never.
why is it the indigenous community on TikTok that is against Lance? Because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of logical, very intelligent indigenous people who understand very clearly what was said that did not take offense. But why is a certain group applying that to themselves so heavily when those words were not said? People was like, oh, there's context, there's nuance, there's inference. No, there's not. There's not.
Because they're
If you really break it down, it's one sentence.
because they're upholding white supremacy.
Exactly, Lance. And that's my point. The only reason why you feel offended is because you're holding on to that white supremacy. You must obviously want to be identified as white when it's convenient to you, but at the same time, have this indigenous identity. And he never said you had to choose. Like, you can be mixed, just like there are Black people who are mixed. You have Black people who are mixed who identify solely as being Black, and you have Black people who are mixed who will tell you, I'm biracial, I'm Black and Asian, I'm Black and white, I'm Black and something else. It does not make them less Black or less of that other part that they are. You have Black people. My sister does not wear her hair straight because when she goes out in public with straight hair and the freckles on her face, white people say things around her that make her uncomfortable because they don't understand that she is not white and she has to speak up and say, excuse me, hey, Black woman in the room. We understand that, but that statement is about people who self-identify. No finger was pointed anywhere. Comments and responses from the creator to sarcastic, irrelevant, cruel comments with a lot of anti-Black sentiment. I saw people who have no stake in the conversation leaving irrelevant, cruel comments, but none of y'all are sitting up here saying anything about those people.
Which is mind-boggling, Diamond. Which is like, people called him an anti-Semitic.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with Jewish people. We know Jewish people can be of all races. We know that we know that Jewish is an ethnicity and a religion.
We know
that.
But this I feel like a lot of people, let me calm my voice. I feel like a lot of people have fake outrage.
It is fake outrage, and it's a fake outrage because they really want to say is, how the hell could you choose that Black bitch over a sociopath white woman stalker? That's really what they said
in my live.
Yes, that's exactly what
literally
they said.
what they was asking in my live. They blamed her for a lot of stuff.
She is a consolation prize.
Hey,
yes.
I just want to say, Diamond, I agree 1,000% with everything.
I'm gonna jump off because I don't want to get your live banned. But that's
I just want you to get banned. I'm okay. I can deal with it. I just want to make sure, like.
No, I want the conversation to continue, but I just want to call out this anti-Blackness,
facts,
this upholding of white supremacy, and the fake outrage. Go to those comments and check the people in the comments if you feel so deeply, because even the comment that Miss Jones was accused of saying, it was an indigenous person who said that about their own child.
No, Native, because you're number like 10 in line, but you're up.
It was not Miss Jones that made that comment. It was an indigenous person who made that comment trying to be sarcastic and provoke a response. And then the lady Bride earlier came on and said that Miss Jones had no right to even respond to a comment on her own video. Please. If that's not anti-Blackness, I don't know what is.
Right.
But nobody's talking about that.
And
Nobody's talking about
I'm
that.
sorry, and there's also people making comments about uh, Black people being anti-indigenous. Show me where. I have
When?
never seen that. I have never seen that. Show
Where?
me where.
Where are
Because
they happening?
in the
Where is
Black
that?
community, behind closed doors, we don't speak on indigenous people. We don't. We don't say,
We've
Exactly.
"Oh, that
never.
person is not native enough.
No, I've
Show me your
I've never
card."
seen
We don't say shit like that because it don't
the
apply to us. We got our own issues.
exactly the amount of Instagram messages, TikTok messages, TikTok posts about being anti-Black from Native people has been so fucking ridiculous. Why? Why are Native people going so hard for whiteness right now? Why?
It's crazy to me.
The only reason why I can think, and I hate, and I don't even want to speak really like this, but when it comes down to logic, the only reason why you would go so hard for something like that is because inside yourself, you identify as white. That's how you
Period.
want to do it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Preach it. Preach it. Say it again. Say it again.
Can I switch both of you two out real quick so I can start getting?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That's all I wanted
Okay,
to
but
say.
you know that
And
I'm on the
Lance,
side.
you do not have to
Bring you back.
apologize.
Remember that now.
Everybody
Okay.
who will get
I'm
on
gonna
this
get out, but I just
platform every day and say all kind of outlandish stuff, and nobody comes at them. I see the most stupidest videos on here with thousands of likes, and nobody comes at those people. So you do whatever you want to do on your platform, just like everybody else does. And I hope you make a lot of money. And I hope
me
this whole
too.
controversy brings you a lot of money.
Oh, I do. I'm making so much money
I'm
from
good, Hibbs.
all the anti-Blackness coming from the Native community. So to the natives who are bullshitting right now in the comments, fuck you. I see you
I just
for
want
who
to
you
say one
are.
more thing.
Okay, go ahead, Ray. Sorry.
Sorry, Lance. I just want to
Go ahead.
say one more thing. My hope is that the indigenous and Black community can have a seat at a table and have a real conversation about what is really happening between our two communities. I feel that a lot of disingenuous statements have been made and people are not being authentic. Lance, I respect you. I adore you. Keep loving on Miss Jones. Make lots of babies and move on with your life and don't hold space for any of these people because they are
We will.
irrelevant.
We will.
See you
Okay.
later. See you later.
We're gonna.
All right, Ray, I got you.
The thing is,
Um,
we're going to love each other.
hang on,
We're going
hang on, Lance.
to create a new generation of anti-racist Black and indigenous people who are going to rule the world. Like any indigenous person who says likewise, they don't know what's coming.
All right. So just so everybody knows where they're at in the queue, 1 second. Appalachia, correct me if I'm wrong, but Appalachia, aren't you white? I just want to make sure before because I'm not bringing you up if you are. Jamaican, you're next. Auntie, then Native. Showtime. Was that Prank Ranger, Emerald, and Miss Car Shine or something?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm sorry. Well, who is me? Hello?
Micmac Maniac. Hi.
Okay, hi. And then Toad?
Yeah,
Hi,
I'm white.
can
If
you
you
hear
want me
me?
to jump out, I can.
Okay, yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I sorry.
Hey.
Now that I'm like, I'm
And
not.
for any, I'm
I'm
sorry.
full-blooded
I'm
native,
sorry.
and I'm full-blooded native. I am from Canada, but I reside in Boston, Massachusetts for like 20 plus years. I don't have really anything against anything. Well, Lance, I don't have anything against you. People are just jumping in the middle of all this when they weren't here at the beginning to hear the whole conversation and what was said, so they can assume whatever. But I do have a question that needs help from you, Lance, if you can help me.
Yep.
My birthday was in March and I had surgery, and my status card and my license expired the same day. I finally got my status card, but they're giving me a hard time using it to get my license back renewed.
I don't understand how this applies to the situation.
Because the government is actually giving me a hard time as a Native woman to get my license when a status card is like our passport in between America and Canada.
I'm really sorry. I'm American, and I don't know how Canada does their stuff, but
North American Native.
In America, we have Indian Health Services, which is terrible, but that's about it. I don't know how Canada. I can't help with Canadian Indigenous
I
issues.
know. I tried like the Indian Center here in Boston, and they couldn't do much for me because Micmacs are only federally recognized like through Maine. They're not federally recognized of America. But
I'm
we can
sorry,
go. We can pass the border with our status card.
I'm sorry. I can't help.
I'm not understanding. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just coming in as a mod.
Okay,
For everybody
I'm
who keeps
sorry about
talking
that.
about,
But
you're fine.
I'm just gonna say, like, if anybody here earlier in the conversation when it first started, they would totally understand what you said, because I do understand. I was explaining to my husband, and I was like, it's what you identify as. And I said, I could jump on here and say, I identify myself as a meat popsicle. And there I am. I'm a meat popsicle. But thanks for trying to help. I'll let you guys go.
Okay, thank you.
okay, so I'm going to come in not only as a mod, but as an Afro-Indigenous Black woman, and I'm Caribbean. If you're going to be in the comments invalidating the fact that I'm Jamaican, it's literally in my blood, my blasted name. I'm fully blooded born Jamaican. I was born and raised in Jamaica. My nationality is Jamaican. I am West Indian. I don't understand how that's hard. Now, I'm Afro-Indigenous by virtue of being descended from the Tainos that were in my country that also cohabited with the runaway slaves called Maroons. So if you need to know how the hell I'm Jamaican and how the hell I'm Afro-Indigenous, it's because I'm descended from Maroons. Maroons are the people of the Tainos and the Africans coming together and cohabitating after slavery, forming their own towns, forming their own places, and creating their own civilizations and having children. That's how I came about. Now, if you don't understand it, I don't know what to tell you. I just came in because I need to make something very clear. As I'm going to be absolutely nice with this. If you come into the live and you say anything else disrespectful, calling anybody any slurs, I am going to block you. I don't care what your issue is. I don't care if you're offended by the conversation that's happening. If you are white in the comments, you are not, and I mean not, entitled to have an opinion in this conversation because it has nothing to do with you. Your only job in this live is to sit down, shut up, and use your ears. That's it.
Exactly. Thank you.
That is your only job. Sit down, shut up, and listen. If you're indigenous, let me make something very clear to you. Saying that you're white passing is a term that is used when people who are mixed literally invalidate their other ethnicity because they want the proximity to whiteness so they can get the privilege. That's all it means. That's literally all it means. So it is not saying that if you are mixed, you are automatically white. And please stop calling me an illegal alien. I will curse you out if you continue calling me that. That's damn disrespectful. In the black community, where the term white passing originated, it originated because there were some mixed people who denied the fact that they had black blood in them, so they could get access to the privileges of being white. That is all it is.
Preach it.
So he is not saying that you are giving up your culture. He's not saying that you are not going to look any different. He is simply stating that if you say you're white passing, which is why when we say white passing in the black community, whether it be Afro-Indigenous or black in the diaspora, Lord Jesus, the diaspora, it is something that is not considered good.
Thank you.
That is all he's trying to say. Now, if you're trying to say you're white presenting, it just means that you are mixed, but you are just a little light. That's not what he's trying to say. White passing is a choice. White presenting is not. White passing means that you are invalidating the fact that you have some other ethnicity plus white. White presenting is just you being light-skinned. Simple as that. Does anybody else have a question to not understand what it means?
And with that being said,
please.
to the 1 second, Jamaican, to the people in the comments that are demanding to be let in, I'm sorry, but your call will be answered in the order it was received. So if you have a request, and I'm aware there's multiple requests, I will let everybody I can up as soon as people finish. Okay, I'm cycling people through. Please be patient. Thank you. Go ahead.
Now, if Modern Warrior called somebody that is mixed white, that is for the indigenous. Correct me. Indigenous is not the term I'm supposed to use. It's native, correct?
I literally just said
Indigenous would be correct.
So that is for the native community to address lands. Not the black community, not the white community, surely not the white community. Only need to sit down and shut up. It is for the native community to speak to him and address him. Simple as that. Now, threatening and trying to demand your way into this live is not going to work. You are not entitled to Nugget space. You are not entitled to her platform. You have already banned her girlfriend who was speaking. And if I hear one more person call anybody any slurs in here, you're going to have a problem. Stop it. If you don't understand what is going on, please, I am not white. I am not white. Stop calling me white. I literally just made it very clear. I'm Afro-Indigenous. Stop calling me white. I'm not white. Y'all keep banning people and y'all keep reporting people over something that is simple common sense. Just listen. Use on the ears. That's all I had to say. I'm gonna step down now.
All right, thank you, Jamaican. I
Bye,
appreciate
y'all. No problem.
real quick, slip before you go. 1 second. I literally just told you guys your call will be answered in the order it was received. So I see a lot of people like, you're ignoring natives. or you're ignoring indigenous people, because a lot of people are saying native in the comment, by the way. No, I'm not. It's the person who said, why is the host the only person who's white can speak? I'm sorry, white person. What could a white person possibly say about being white passing? You're white. Stop it. You look dumb. Auntie Slip, go ahead. I'm sorry. And next in the chute is Apache.
No worries. Thank
Or
you.
Appalachian.
I was patiently waiting my turn there. I didn't want to overspeak anybody. But first off, I'm going to introduce myself because not a lot of people are aware of who I am or where I come from or where my family comes from. So I'm going to do this the proper way. My name is Robin, and my family comes from Onion Lake, Saskatchewan in Canada. I have been living the Indigenous way my entire life. I've been, immersed in the lifestyle, the culture, everything. First of all, thank you for allowing me to have space to speak my feelings and my views on this whole situation. I have not had interactions with Lance previous to this. I've seen videos, I've made comments, I've done stitches, but of course I'm like, small potatoes on the big scale, really, when it comes to who Lance has to deal with on a daily basis, and I can respect that. That being said, again, thank you for this opportunity, but I understand Lance's wording in the video. I do understand what he was saying with the if you identify. I understand that. But when we talk about previous instances, like saying comments like mixed natives shouldn't have children, a lot of the rhetoric that he has said in the past has led up to why people are reacting a certain way right now to what this video has portrayed. Now, that being said, of course there's going to be anger. Of course there's going to be resentment, especially after, and I hate to mention it, the Wombland situation, because that really wasn't addressed by Lance to the community, right? Which is, that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying what's kind of leading up to why people are reacting the way they are right now, right? I am very light-skinned. My dad was Polish Jew, right? My mom is brown. My daughter's brown. One of my sons is brown, and the other two are white like me, right? I've always identified as a mixed native. No, 9 times out of 10, I just tell people I'm Polish Jew Indigenous. I'm Polish Jew Cree. That is how I speak for myself.
App, can you mute, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Modern Warrior just got suspended from the live.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Sorry.
y'all are real big goofy.
But my question was, honestly, I know Lance is a very intelligent person. He is very well spoken. He is educated. We know this. He's shown us this a million times. Why would he put that rhetoric out there, period? Why would that even be a topic that he felt needed to be addressed on any level on TikTok right now? This was my question. What was the payoff of that? Like, really, like, what was the driving motive? And I know he's not here to respond to this. I'm hoping that he was in the chat or somebody's recording it or something. Fuck. Sorry, the comments are going really fast. The statement didn't apply to you. I get that the statement did not apply to me, but I'm speaking as a general statement as to why people are reacting the way that they are. Because the thing is a lot of heightened emotions are happening right now, and people are just going to fight and fight and fight, and nothing is going to get addressed and nothing is going to be said. So the ultimate question is, what was his driving motive to make this video in the first place? And then we can address the rest. And I don't think that's an unfair question. I said it very respectfully. I've introduced myself.
Speak on this real quick, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
First off, anyone that's bringing Twitchy Witchy into this, shut the fuck up. 100%. She has nothing to do with this now, and you want to re-traumatize another woman and continue this bullshit patriarchy nonsense. Just stop.
Time out.
Yeah.
So just be careful with the language because I don't want to get banned. So just
Sorry.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not offended or anything. I'm just, for your protection. Please just
I understand.
keep it to a minimum, man.
Breezy was 100%. I'm going to just do a quick background on me. I don't feel that I need to justify my existence to anyone, but a quick, brief thing of me. I was raised Jewish, and I'm reconnecting to that side, particularly my native side, my indigenous side. Will I ever fully be able to? No. They're all dead. Okay? It's just that simple. That's all I got. So I'm working with everything I got, and I got in there via Muncie, Delaware, because of my connections with them. That is how I'm speaking on this, okay? And when Lance brought up mixed in the live, it's very triggering. It's very, very triggering for a lot of people because we have to quantify ourselves to a YT supremacy, government that makes us quantify ourselves via blood quantum. That level of triggering is very hurtful within the community. It's very dangerous within the community. But really, bringing in Twitchy Witchy is inaccurate and wrong. It's just wrong for people to do that, to try to incite that level of violence that is apparent in the MMIW movement, that people are trying to work actively to fight against, and trying to incite that continued violence from someone who is not a part of the conversation is wrong. Just 100% wrong. And what Lance said about mixed was also wrong. But what he said in there, as far as, what was it? As if you present at that, he is 100% correct. 100% correct. The other facts that I also saw is I saw black women once again. Black women once again.
Real quick, please show. There, thank you. Go ahead.
So
sorry.
black women once again trying to say, hey, you all are stepping on your toes right now. I'm noticing parallels in your community because it's similar to our community with this level, and it's dangerous, and it doesn't help the narrative. It doesn't work. Raven had great points too. Collateral damage. The question to Lance here is the statement about mixed, that's sort of perpetuating that idea it does not help anyone. And the collateral damage from these statements, right? I appreciate
That's not the only issue though. The issue is the comments like telling mixed natives to tell their kids to cut up their status cards. That's not appropriate. And I have seen the screenshot. It's legit. I'm not even going to sit and argue that it's not.
That's not
anyways, beyond that, there has been multiple comments that Lance himself has made, like about a year ago, there was a video where he said mixed natives should not be having kids and it's the rhetoric that he continually is putting out. Right? So when you take into account someone's behavior and you take in what they have been doing over even the last 6 months, what energy have they been putting out? What kind of thoughts and words and all of that. When you look at the last even 6 months of behavior, it does not, the math is not mathing. He needs to stop and reflect on what he is putting out on his platform for the world to see, for our youth to see. Our teachings reflect of those on the next 7. He is not thinking of the next 7 when he is putting out these messages, because you know what? As Russell Peters, the comedian, has said himself a million times, eventually we are all going to end up beige because we're all mixing with everybody. If you look at my kids, they have Guyanese, Portuguese, Polish, Jew, and Cree. Those are all very incredibly proud backgrounds, and they are so proud to be all of those things. But that does not diminish each one individually. Saying I am a white passing native, okay, wording is absolutely important, but that does not diminish the fact that I'm still Indigenous if I frig up on my wording. You guys talk about, allowing for room for mistakes, and I see a hand up. I'm so sorry. Just one more second. You talk about allowing for room for growth. Allow room for growth with wording as well. You expect us to understand wording. You need to do the same for us. Some of us are very newly reconnecting and are just starting to learn and understand ways. And to fault them for that is ignorant on every level and goes against every teaching. I'm not saying that my skin does not give me privilege.
So a lot of people are saying that the comments you're describing are not true.
What comments?
That he said certain things about Native creators, like if you're mixed, don't have babies or anything
That
like
absolutely was said in a video last year. I addressed it in Stitch.
But neither Miss Jones nor him said anything about ripping up the card.
There was a screenshot that was being circulated.
False. Neither himself or Miss Jones made that comment. I have it right here. Neither of them said it.
Okay, well, I've seen a screenshot. I don't know.
You did not see a screenshot of Miss Jones or Lance say that. I promise
Antifa is the account that it says Antifa.
I have it.
Okay.
I have the screenshot. Neither Miss Jones, under Miss Jones or Antifa, nor did Lance on any of, neither one of them said that.
It's misinformation.
You guys, you know what? I have been so respectful and everything for people to be sitting here calling me white. Seriously, I have lived the Indigenous path my entire life. Don't go there, guys. Come on. Like, really? I'm a hateful person. Have I not been respectful, honestly?
Okay, stop. People in the comments, moderators, please do your job. We're not
like for real. Have I not been absolutely respectful?
Hey.
Anti-slip, I'm not done. Let me address this. I got this.
Thank you.
So, moderators, please definitely get those. But anti-slip, that definitely was not a thing that happened. I do apologize for the anti comments in there, but please don't address the comments so much. We're here to address the current issue, not anything that happened.
Absolutely, and that's what I want to do. I want to get to the bottom of this because a lot of hurt is happening right now on every side, and that's not okay. My message is united. We stand. Like I'm all about unity. I don't want
not
people to be fighting. I understand that. Yeah. I understand that fully, but I'm telling you what I'm about, right? Like. That's just, I'm trying to let where I'm coming from,
Okay. So, this pisses me off. Not you, but Lance. Lance, I was on your side first. Earlier today, I was literally on your side. And then I watched the video. I watched your comments. And I've been watching what you've been saying in this live. I've been watching what you and somebody else have been saying in this live. I am Afro-Indigenous. To sit and say that Black people can't and have never been anti-native is extremely fucking wrong. It's a lot of black people, especially out here. I've experienced it my motherfucking self a lot of times on this app, where a lot of black people are anti-native. They won't contribute to indigenous erasure, and my friend actively has literally been banning people every day because it's certain people who literally, oh yeah, sorry, I'm sorry for cursing, who
No,
will
you're fine.
literally
It's to protect you.
who will literally contribute to indigenous erasure. And me, not you saying cool, LOL. This is okay. See, now this is, I was trying to be respectful, but now I'm going to be disrespectful at this point, because if we're being realistic here, Lance, you're using black people as a coping mechanism for this shit. That's how I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it plain and simple. I told my friends this on the phone. You're using black people as a cover up for the things that you say, because a lot of black people don't understand the nuance when it comes to native issues and the native cultures. When it comes to being white passing, y'all, this is not my account, LOL. When it comes to being white passing within native culture and within black culture, have completely different meanings and completely different histories. To sit here and state that black people can never or have never been anti-native is extremely wrong. It contributes to indigenous erasure. To sit here and state that the issues within black people and native people have never been against each other is extremely wrong, because it's all rooted in white supremacy. And I sit here and I've experienced it multiple times. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering because I have literally been shaking.
You're speaking beautifully. Keep going.
Because this is an actual problem. Hold on, give me a second.
Thank you. Can I just thank you so much for everything that you have just said. Thank you.
Because it is extremely harmful, and I experience it literally every day from both sides. It's not just an issue on one side that doesn't happen with the other. It happens on both sides. Also, for the person that says you're stuttering because you're speaking BS, no, I am on both sides. I experience
please
every day, and
please don't address the comment.
native every day, and
we gotta stay on topic.
I've experienced black people being anti-native, and I experienced native people being anti-black. So it's not just something that doesn't happen, and it's not like black people can never be anti-native or never have been anti-native, because it happens a lot, especially with hoteps. Hoteps get on this app every day and say that native people are not the original people of this land. They make videos every day talking about how native people are not your original people of this land, even though that's been proven.
Please don't address comments. Just.
Oh no, I am. So to sit and say that doesn't happen is extremely invalidating. It is extremely invalidating. My experience into a lot of other people's experiences, and it's not rare. Hoteps have been growing, especially on this app. It's not rare. I've experienced this all my life. All my life, I've been told, "Oh, you cannot be native. You're black. You cannot be native. You're black." I've experienced this my whole entire life. It's not a rare thing. And if you want to say this is a rare thing, then we would have to argue that native people who are who are being anti-black is a rare thing. We cannot sit here and try to belittle and say these things are rare when they're not. They are not rare because white supremacy is not rare. White supremacy has never been rare. It causes a lot of different communities to be against each other. So don't sit here and say that this is rare. And just before, you literally just said that it doesn't exist. So now you're saying it's rare, but right before you were saying it doesn't exist. So please,
I can't stay long, guys, because I don't want.
You can go.
Want to get. I'm just gonna do quick things. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I do want to acknowledge what you're saying. I don't think it is a small demographic, but it is a demographic that is still out of our community that we need to check. It's very small, by the way, in comparison to the Black community as a collective. But we do need to check them, because what they are doing is very disrespectful. It's native erasure, indigenous erasure. What they are doing. That is a small demographic, though. But still, blessed as a community, let's take it upon ourselves as Black people in our community to check our bullshit people that we got to be like, you gotta check, you gotta stop doing that. So with that, I just want to, Yeah, I just
No.
want to make one logic fix, and I got to jump out really quick because I don't want to. I'm tired of this shit today. Sorry for cursing, but in terms of the mixed comment, I just want to go straight logic with it. So what I'm getting, and correct me if I'm wrong, the comment said, "Or you're mixed." Is that correct? And then Lance replied, "Or you're white." Is that correct?
If you identify as white passing,
Yes, that was the video, but the next comment that we're discussing about, he said
oh,
yes.
sorry.
So the comment came in and said, "Or you're mixed," and he said,
Yeah.
"Or you're white." Okay, so let me do a straight logic train for you guys so we can get off of this comment. So a video says, if you identify as white passing or white presenting, you are white. And the person goes, "Or you're mixed." And Lance comes in and goes, "Absolutely not. No, the video said what it said, or you're white." So him stating, "Or you're white," is in response to no. The video states what it says. The video doesn't say mixed person. The video doesn't talk about being biracial. The video said, if you identify as this, you are this. And the person came in and added mixed and said, "Or you're mixed." And Lance said, "No, or you're white. You're white." So let's not clarify or let's not misconstrue a response to a comment that is disputing the video by adding mixed, because his response was to clarify absolutely not. The video states what it says. You are white. You are not mixed. You're not stating you mixed. Had I cleared that up for everybody? Do we get it now? That he was not invalidating mixed people, that he was stating that the video said what it said. The video does not say mixed. The video does not say anything except what it said. That was his comment to that. Does everybody understand?
Okay, so I wasn't I wasn't talking about that.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm sorry, Showtime King. I'm talking to the millions of times I have heard that he was invalidating a mixed person because he said the mixed person was white in the comment section. And I have logicked the train from beginning to that comment where he said, "Or you're white." And that "or you're white" is stating the video says what it says. It does not say mixed. It says white. So that is how logic works. Once again, stop getting out of your straight line frame of thinking. The video said, "You are white." And then somebody said, "Or you're mixed." And he goes, no. Go back to the video, watch it again. "Or you're white."
Sorry, could I just clarify? Because the comment actually was that she asked, "What if I'm mixed?" And Lance's reply was, "Then you're white."
Okay, so let me just clear, because I just asked everybody in the comments when I said the comment, I said, or you're mixed. And everybody in the comment section said, yes, that's what the comment said. So is that not what the comment said? Did the comment say, "Or you're mixed"? I'm not asking anti-slip. I'm asking the comments thread. Sorry. I'm asking the thread because you already lied, so I can't trust your word. So I'm asking the thread.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, you did. You lied, because we went through this section of who said anything about the card cutting up, and it was not Lance or Miss Jones. We've already established that.
Can I please explain something?
I said I saw a screenshot in which it implied that Auntie Foss said it. I did not say she said it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, honestly, it does not really matter. It's a bigger picture, which we can prove. So, like, just get over it.
Right. We already proved it. We did. We proved it. So it's not a matter of we can't prove it. We proved they lied, and I like to state that they lied. Okay, and I'm just gonna clarify again for the comments, because I want to have people to validate what I'm saying or invalidate it if it's not correct. The comment said, "Or you're mixed." Is that what it said? I'll ask the thread one more time. Is that what the comment said? "Or you're mixed"?
That's the one I saw.
Okay, and his reply is, "Or you're white." That is stating that the video is correct. You are not. We're not talking about mixed. The video said you're white. So again, don't say people say shit they don't say. So he did not tell this mixed person that they are not mixed, that they are white. He did not tell that mixed person that said, "Or you're mixed," that you are white. Thank you. I'm going to hop out before y'all act gully on me.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, so I would like to address the video within itself because it has more nuance than we think. The idea of what white passing and what white presenting is when it comes to Native people versus when it comes to Black people, the cultures will be different. When it comes to Indigenous people, being white passing really doesn't matter in a lot of different tribes. It's more about ancestry and the connection your tribe and the connection to your ancestry. So it's a completely different thing and a completely different nuance than when it comes to Black people and Black culture. Because when we're talking about Black people and Black culture, white passing is a completely different thing. It has a completely different history, and it has a completely different nuance. And I want to address something real quickly for the Black people in the comments who are talking about indigenous issues.
No,
and
we are not addressing. We are not
Please.
addressing. Please, no.
No, because
Please
No.
stop
We are
saying
staying
not
on
to address comments because the comments are important and you're shutting indigenous voices. When you say not to address the comments, you're shutting indigenous voices.
Hang on.
You're shutting off indigenous voices when you say not to address the comments.
No.
Yes.
Beautiful.
No,
yes.
we are
Thank
staying
you.
on topic.
You're shutting indigenous voices.
You can talk, Lance is in the comments. You can talk to Lance, but I'm not. I've got moderators dealing with the anti-native indigenous rhetoric in here. I've got people dealing with anti-Black. I don't want it to turn into that.
No, because we have to explain why.
Okay.
Why?
What?
So that's what I was trying to do really quickly. Just explain why it's an issue.
Got it. I got it.
So no, the thing is, I still want to address why it's an issue.
Just comments all the way.
Just saying that it's wrong isn't going to educate people. My whole idea of being on this platform, and especially talking about this, is to educate. It's for people to understand
why they turned off the comment,
rather than just like understand that it's wrong. Because if we don't explain why, they'll never understand why it's wrong. If that makes sense.
Oh, now you turn them back on now that it's screen record?
How do I know you're screen recording? That doesn't make any sense.
You don't need to know that I'm screen recording. I'm recording anyways. You're shutting off our voices when you don't address the comment.
Off your voices. I'm not.
Yes, you are. You can shut off the comments.
No. First of all, this is my space. Second of all, I am asking for you guys to just stay on topic and not get into a fight with people in the comments. That's all that I'm asking.
Yes.
We're not fighting with people in the comments. We're agreeing.
Still on topic.
You're right. I'm wrong.
It's just wait, hold on. I am being respectful. Your mod just added me and said that I wasn't being respectful. I'm being respectful. I've been talking like very low, even though I'm very, very upset.
It's because you're disagreeing with the narrative that is the theme of this live. Because as soon as you disagree, they're coming at you hard.
If that's what you want to believe, by all means.
No.
I came in, I introduced myself. I was nothing but respectful. I asked a very legitimate question, which still has yet to be addressed by Lance, and I've been attacked by almost everybody in this comment section.
Now you're attacked. Okay.
Wait, no, it's because.
Oh, was I not called a white woman how many times?
Because
that's not an attack.
Wait, hold on.
I attacked you.
I said the comments, right?
Attacked her. She said in the comments.
Holy hell! Can you listen to my wording? I don't use firm language very often, and I don't raise my voice very often either. But now you're over speaking an Indigenous woman who has lived this path since the day she took her first breath. Please allow me to speak. You have had your turn, white lady. I will quote one of my elder sisters. You have had your turn, white lady. It is now our turn to speak. And you will allow my other two sisters in the boxes to speak without the bullshit narrative that is going on in your comments. You are allowing hate to be spewed at us left, right, and center, and you're telling us not to address them? How dare you ignore? Silence is compliance. You are not an ally. You do not stand with the Indigenous if you are allowing that to happen.
I am not an ally. I never claimed to be.
Then why are you hosting this live? Why are you, as a whole-ass white woman, non-ally, hosting this live? Why is it not an ally and or someone from the Indigenous community?
I have a question.
Do Indigenous people finally get in the box and you say we should be kicked?
One second.
Kick me off then. If the people want me gone, kick me. Go ahead.
Please, I'm talking. I let you speak. Thank you.
You had so much time to talk. We finally got in the box and we can't talk now?
Listen, I have one
Why
question.
can people of color talk but not Indigenous?
She is Indigenous.
When is it our turn?
What do you think this live is?
You silencing us.
Was it not a place to address the video?
Let her answer. Please don't talk over her. Auntie, what do you think this live is for that I'm hosting it?
See what? Okay, I'm gonna stop reading the comments because people are just ignorant as shit.
Thank you. I've got moderation.
Wow, you guys, you should really apologize to your mamas. That's all I'm gonna say to everybody in the comments right now. I thought this was going to be a place where all of us could address our concerns or our views, I guess, for lack of better wording, with Lance to find out and come to a conclusion and actually maybe come to a middle ground so we could understand. I started off saying I understood his wording and it wasn't attacking. I said that. I also called him educated and well-spoken. Several times. I also called him educated enough to know that bringing up that topic the way that he did was inappropriate and triggering. And he dare you, shame on all of you. I have lived this life and this past since my first breath. I am not blaming Nuggets. I have no disrespect to her, but I have nothing but respect. She brought me into this live. I appreciate that. And I said I was grateful and thankful for that.
Right.
But I will not allow, and I'm acting like a white woman. Oh, hell no. I am acting like a woman that is empowered and will not allow people to diminish my value because they don't agree with me. Fuck you. I'll use Lance's words. Fuck you, bud.
Okay.
There's your white woman part of me. No, I'm sorry, but do not. No, that is bullshit. That is so horrible. I also stand, I rally for, I have a brain tumor and I was still out there every fucking Saturday, all year long, rallying for my sisters, my MMIW, every fucking Saturday. MMIW G2S Takes Back Canada, that was fucking me. That was me. So before you all question me, up yours, okay? Take several motherfucking seats.
But that's what I didn't want to happen. I don't want anybody to be disrespected.
The Karen tears? Oh, hell no, buddy. I don't cry.
Auntie, no.
Please stop.
Nuggets, I'm just going to say this. My page is wide open, guys. As long as you don't report me and try to take me down and silence my voice, come and address me all you want. Come to my page. I don't mind it. By all means, I will address each and every single one of you. I did not lie. I brought what information I had available to me to the table.
Okay. Showtime, please.
Yeah. So what I was addressing was your mod, because your mod, literally, your mod and a couple other people were saying that I was being disrespectful and it kicked me out.
Literally.
But that's what I was talking about, because even your mods are kind of biased within this situation, because I was looking at the comments and your mod literally was had tagged me and was you were disrespectful. So that's why I think some people in the comments and some people in this conversation was are very biased.
Stop talking over her. I can't hear.
Are very biased within this conversation, because I don't think that I was being disrespectful. I didn't talk over anybody, and they're still trying to kick me out because I have a different opinion than they do. So that's what I think the top box was also trying to imply, because even the mods are someone who's supposed to protect the live, but they're saying that everyone who pretty much disagrees has been disrespectful.
Okay, thank you. Miss Star.
Okay, I'll make one point because I only have so much time, but my main point was how Modern Warrior said that people who aren't American can't talk with him because, even though they're indigenous, that they can't come into the conversation, which was on your live. I have it screen recorded before you let me on. And I just don't appreciate that because, he's laterally violent against his own indigenous people. I'm not talking about that one example that people say is false. I'm talking about separate examples of many times where he's shown that he has been that way against his own people. And then for him to say Canadians or anyone else are not Aboriginals he will talk with is just disrespectful, because we are the 215. We were a trend of the every child matters. And now that it's not against his narrative, suddenly we don't matter. But I bet he shared so many 215 videos, and I find it offensive. And that was it. Sorry. I'm done now. I'm done being heated. I really didn't mean to be disrespectful towards you. I appreciate you allowing us to be on your live. I know it's been hard, and I've been a little Bitchye, but it's just because Lance has been saying all this crap of like F this and F that while we were silenced in the chat. And it's just like, it's been really frustrating to not be able to speak to him directly. And I want to say, if you ever come against other non-American natives again, especially when we are part of the 215, he can at me himself. He can follow me and at me. Like he said, I should follow his videos back. And now I'm done. Sorry. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry, I need to take a breather there. I'm done.
Okay, thank you. All right, Miss Star, I'm going to copy down.
I see my sister Jersey Girl in the comments. I'm going to jump off because I think she should come on, honestly. Thank you for the time, Nuggets. Much love, much respect. Thank you for allowing me to come on.
Yeah, and I would like to finish explaining what I was talking about earlier, because this is important when it comes to nuance. Obviously I'm Black, but I'm also Native. So I understand both sides. I have experiences with both sides. I understand the differences and the different definitions and the different ideas when it comes to both sides. When it comes to white passing and white presenting, even within Native culture, we don't really recognize that as you being not Native, even if you identify as being white passing or white presenting, because it's a completely different nuance. What's the echo?
Hi, how are you?
Can you mute, please? I think you're echoing.
Okay.
But it's because
1 second show. 1 second show.
My name's Kay. This is Kay.
Oh, hey, Kay. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I thought I recognized you, but yeah. Brune, can you please mute?
I'm trying to figure this out.
Click the guest request
button. Guest button and then the little mic button.
Okay.
Multi-guest, the same thing that you hit to go live.
Shoot, I can't find it.
Go to multi-guest. It's right down at the bottom of your screen. It's next to the rows. It's next to your gifts. Okay. Right there says multi-guest. Is a pink person and a blue person.
Oh, yes.
Touch that. And then you'll see the mic. There you go.
Okay, show. Go ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
So when it comes to you can call me Show. I'm just on my oopsies. Am I frozen?
Yeah,
okay,
you're good now.
Okay. So when it comes to like white passing within Native culture and Native identities, it's not the same as like white passing within Black identities and Black culture in the American societies, because it's like a completely different nuance. It's a completely different idea, and it's a completely different spectrum. Because even when you are white passing or white presenting within Native culture, you still can claim that you're Indigenous, because it's more of a cultural aspect to it, and it's more of a cultural identity rather than. That's why, like me, most people would say I just look Black. Most people would assume that I'm just Black, but I'm also Native, and I can claim being Native for the fact that it's a cultural identity, and it's about how connected to your tribe that you are, rather than how you present or how you look or even how you identify. In white passing, the fact that we keep using as even with white passing, because he also said white presenting, we're not going to forget that. He said both. He said, and I quote, "If you identify as white presenting or white passing, you are white."
He said that? He said that?
Yes, in his video. I can pull it up.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. I have it.
No, he did
He
not.
didn't say that.
Wait,
He didn't.
I can pull it up. Wait, hold on. I can show you
Miss
the video.
Jones said it. Miss Jones said it.
Yes,
this is what
yes,
this
but
is.
he said yes. I'm saying that he was adding on to the statement. You are white.
But you said he said it, and he didn't.
But that's obvious.
You said he. We want to be clear. We want to be honest, and we want to make sure we're saying the right things. He did not say it.
Okay, he said you are white. He said that at the end. Miss Jones said the first part, and then he said he are white. They both said it, like they both were saying it. He posted it, like
he didn't say it though.
Oh my gosh, they both said it, like he literally
didn't
said
say
you
it.
are white. And wait, can we not?
He didn't say it.
Oh my gosh, can we not be like they literally both said it. He said
he didn't say it.
She said, oh my gosh. She said the first part, and then he said, "You are white."
Okay, that's what he said.
Yes. So he Like he like I have the video. Like, give me a
We all have
second.
the video, but I'm just
Yes, so
correcting
we're not
you
playing.
that he did not say it. He posted it, but he did not say it.
We're not we're not gonna be like completely obtuse to the situation as if he did not add on to the part and like he didn't agree with it because he literally made the video.
I'm not being
Like,
obtuse. I'm correcting you.
we are no we are, because if we're trying to like act as if he did not finish the statement, or if he did not say it. He literally validated it. He literally stated it. Like let's not do that.
He didn't say it.
That
He did not say it. That's what I'm just pointing out. Now, but you can go ahead. He didn't say it.
Okay, so then what did he do? What did he do?
I'm just interjecting because you said he said it, and I'm just clarifying that he didn't say it.
Because
and so that's all I'm doing.
We're playing
I'm not playing
semantics.
anything.
No, we are.
I'm not playing. I'm literally correcting you.
We're literally playing semantics. They
No,
said
he didn't
she
say
said
it.
the first part. She said the first part, and then he said, "You are white." He is co-signing in making that statement. He's making that final statement.
That is true. He is co-signing, but he didn't say it.
Okay. So then we're playing semantics when he literally finished the sentence and literally said, "You're white." That means he is saying it. He is advocating for it. Like, let's not do that.
I am doing it because this is the problem. People have been saying he said things he never said. And this has been the issue. The same way you said, co-signing and saying something is two different things. But anyway, just the same way you said, if she gets in this box, she should be able to handle whatever I'm saying. She's in the box and I'm speaking, and I can speak the way I feel. Because her voice is low and timid does not mean she's not offensive. So period, point blank.
How am I being
Anyway,
offensive?
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is
I'm being
this.
offensive. How am I being offensive? I really want you to answer that question.
Did I call you offensive? I said just because her voice.
You said that I'm being offensive. That's what you said. You literally just said it.
I did not say that. Again, you're putting words in my mouth.
No, you literally just said you were being. That doesn't mean that she's not being offensive. That is literally what you just said.
I'm responding to what people are saying to me. People are addressing Ray.
Yes, and to your response,
me.
You stated to your response. You literally stated. You just.
Did I say you are being offensive?
You literally
Did I
just
say you are being offensive?
I repeated your words. I repeated your words verbatim. You
did not repeat my words verbatim because you're incorrect.
You said, okay. That's
you're incorrect.
What you just said.
Can we move on?
You just
Nugget, can we move on? Because how long are we going to do this?
No, because you're not going to do that to me.
Can we move on? Because I want to address something she said.
No, because you're not going to do that to me. One thing I hate.
I'm going to say that I'm going to keep on addressing the same thing that's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant because you brought it up. Not only did you bring it up, you thought I was going. This is the problem. When I talk timid, when I'm stutter,
can you move on? Can you move on?
You're not going to do that to me. No,
can you move on? Can you move on?
No, because you're not going to do that to me.
Can you move on?
Ray, let her. If you don't mind, Ray, let her finish making her point.
She has not let me finish anything.
I was talking first, and you interrupted me.
She has not let me finish anything. So why, if she wants to be heard, I want to be heard at the same time. She has misquoted Modern Warrior twice now.
How?
Twice. I'm speaking. If you're gonna listen, then you can hear what I'm saying. First of all, Modern Warrior never said out of his mouth that Black people have never been What is the word that you said he used? Because Diamond is in this
He
chat.
said
Diamond is in
he
this chat.
literally said that.
Diamond is in this chat, and she is the one who specifically said that Black people have never been. That was her statement. And then Modern Warrior, she is literally saying it. She said it. I was in that live when
he
we
was
were,
also here.
and we
He
both
was here, and he said
and
it
we
as
both
well.
were speaking
Y'all all
on
stayed
it.
in that box. Y'all,
We were
because
both
y'all are not
speaking
gonna do this
on
to
it.
me. No,
Yeah,
because you're
we
not
were
gonna do
both
this to me.
speaking on it.
You
I'm not
are
doing
not going to do this
anything.
to me.
I'm not doing
You're
anything
not
to
going
you.
to do this to me. Yes, you
I'm
are.
not doing anything to you.
You are playing not only are you playing semantics, you're
I'm not doing
blatantly
anything
lying.
to you.
Yes,
I'm
you
not doing.
are.
I said that she shouldn't be in this live because she is a minor. That's what I said. I said that over and over and over again. Nobody didn't hear me. I said she is a minor and she should not be in this live. That's what I said. She is not old enough to be in this live. We should not be having a conversation. If she cannot handle herself, then she shouldn't be in this live. Nobody's going to bring up that she's a minor and I cannot speak to her. Like, this is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I'm gonna make an
Because
executive
I
decision.
can't. This
Please.
is childish to me.
Ray, pause. Ray, I'm gonna make an executive decision. This is my girlfriend in the back to the host. I'm making an executive decision for the safety of a minor. We thank you for adding in what you added in. We have to stop because we are adults and we have a responsibility as adults. And your points are valid in whatever you were saying. But as an adult and adults, we have acknowledged as a minor, we have to drop you. Thank you so much.
Can I please speak on my age, please?
This is for your protection.
Thank you.
And if you have entered,
I don't want to be accused of anything.
Can I please speak on my
age, please?
All right, thank
but
you.
we have to for safety for you.
Wait, no. Can I please speak on my age?
Please
drop her.
This is not. This is an executive decision I am making as a Black woman. You have to drop because it's not safe for a minor to engage with adults. It's not.
No,
it's not.
she's a minor, and I asked her to be dropped way before
you
now.
Have to.
Wait, can I
you
please
have
speak
to.
on my age, please?
Okay.
Please.
Are you a minor?
So not only I'm not going to be a minor in literally a couple days.
Like you are still under. Yes, I cannot. I can't have that.
She's underage.
I can't have that, honey.
This is
our line of work. Our line of work. I can't have it. I can't have it. It's too dangerous for me. It's too dangerous for the shit that I do. So, babe, I'm gonna have
I
to.
do this every day.
I'm sorry. You have to.
Okay.
You have to. You have to. This is a protection for you.
You said you turn 18 in like 2 or 3 days.
Like literally, like I'm like this is
she's a minor.
Can you please come back in 2 or 3 days?
Yes, please come back. We will let you in. Please come back.
I will let you in because I follow you. I follow your main. But if you are a minor currently, I do have to let you go.
Yes, we can't. It's not for listen.
There is no back and forth on that. That is too.
Yeah, that's a hard. The shit that I do and we do. We can't have that.
Wait, I do this as well. I do this every single day.
I believe you, but you are a minor, and we are all grown ass adults. I have a security. I cannot do this.
Okay, so I just want to.
That is the only reason why. Okay, I promise. Come back in 2 or 3 days, please.
Yes, please.
So
I would love to have you back on here. I heard you, but
I would just like to say this to Ray. Then, Ray, honestly, I think you only brought up the fact that I'm a minor because you don't want to have this conversation with me. I've
been brought it up. I've been brought it up before I even talked to you. I literally said it in the comment section.
Cindy, why?
Why are you letting her do this? You're putting me in an awkward situation. While they're screaming, she's a minor. I can't have a productive conversation with her if I can't address her like an adult. And while I'm addressing her, all that's coming up is she's a minor. And I'm attacking a minor.
I have to hop out. I want everybody to understand one thing, just clear off the bat. She could have been valid. Everything she was saying, she could have been correct in her statements. I need you guys to understand that she was dropped because the shit that I do and the shit, we cannot have that. We cannot hold that space. So we did not drop her because we disagree. I didn't drop her because I didn't like what she was saying. She has to get out of the box, not only for the protection of us and our shit, but because the protection for her. That is a safety for her to know that she cannot engage with a minor like that. That her safety comes and tops any points that can be made. Her safety matters more than anything that's going on right now. So please understand that is why she was dropped. I hope she comes back. I feel like she could make some good points, but this is not the space for. It's not appropriate. Okay, it's not appropriate.
2 or 3 days absolutely makes a difference when it comes to my security clearance. So
I can tell the host what to do, Dominican, because her face being my precise, so I can tell her what to do. I can tell her to end the
Also,
live right
for
now.
those of you-
I can tell her to kick everybody out this live and cut the live, and she'll do it.
For those of you chanting "Drop Ray," I'm not dropping Ray because that's a good friend of mine, and that's just not going to happen.
Period.
Okay. Can I talk?
Wait, can I say something? Can I be real clear? Nuggets, I
ahead.
literally said in your live, before anything, I said to you, I added you and I said, this girl is a minor. This can be tricky. I literally said this before I even got in the box. I never wanted to get in box with a child. I never want to get in the box because of what I do. And I said this before I even had this exchange with her. I literally said that before I even got in the box with this little girl. I consider her a little girl. My children are older than her.
I'm not biased. I have a security.
Nugs, don't address the comments. Don't address the comments.
Please.
Don't even do it.
I'm looking to get out the box. I have a lot to say.
Ray, can you finish and then I speak, please?
Yeah, sure. Another thing. The reason why I decided to address what she was saying specifically about Modern Warrior is because so many times words have been put in his mouth that he did not say. So many times words have been put in Miss Jones' mouth that she did not say. And people are 10 toes down on untruths. Yes, I understand that is his page. She said one part, he concluded one part. But what I was doing and what Nuggets did first, which is really odd, that people are not recognizing that. Nuggets is the first person to say, did he say it? She literally said it first, and I came back because I really feel like people have been putting words in other folks' mouth this entire live. It's all emotion and no facts. And that's why I said what I said.
Can I tell?
Anyway, go ahead, because some of these people.
Okay, everyone, let's just try to take a deep breath.
Now as a child, go ahead.
Look, I know we're all frustrated right now, and I know that the one person that we need up here right now should come up, but let me just dissect a couple of things, right?
I'm rude as fuck. Always.
Right.
Go ahead.
The reason why, and I know Nuggets did not say this, but Nuggets, you can correct me. The reason why Nuggets didn't drop those indigenous women